This here is your ribbon reverse. By the way, this is the front of the machine, this is the back of the machine. And what this lever does is basically disengages one and engages the other one. The wheel that you have here is connected to the spool and the ribbon, and basically this one is free to rotate, whereas this one is engaged. And if I switch over to the other side, it's basically reversed. You have your mainspring here. When the mainspring rotates, it engages with this wheel, which is disconnected at the moment. But when you put the the keyboard in, it pushes this clutch in, and then suddenly movement is transferred to this axle. The axle has a ratchet mechanism here with this wheel and this little pole right here, and then transfers the rotation to these two axles through these angled gears, and then through these axles transfers to one spool or the other with these two little with either one of these angled gears. And what you do when you change the ribbon selector is engage one, disengage the other. And the ribbon reversal happens when one of the spools runs out of ribbon. So on the spool you have this arm, this ribbon tensioner. When the spool is full, the ribbon tensioner is this way, and as you consume ribbon, it goes further and further back in. And when it goes in, it pushes on this little arm here, and this arm itself prevents this little arm from going any further back. But if you deplete the ribbon, this is what happens. This little arm goes all the way back, and pulling with it this arm right here, and this arm engages with this cog on the axle. So when this lever goes down, is rotated downwards, it basically kicks the ribbon selector the other way. And that's basically it. So for cleaning, what I did is that these mechanisms were not free to move back and forth like this. They would be all gummed up, so they wouldn't go forward, they wouldn't go back, they wouldn't release. And same on this side. So I've freed all of these components, basically cleaned this axle with a cotton bud with some solvent, so either methylated spirit, mineral spirits, or IPA. These little things tend to gum up as well, and these run off this pivot as well. So you can get it from this side, you can get it from the side when the machine is on its feet. So these can get gummed up. This axle can be cleaned. These can get gummed up as well. You can see there's a bit of residue there, so these, if they are stuck in this position, for example, we cause constant back and forth. So same on this side. And once that's been cleaned once, twice, 3 times, then it should work as intended.